Series wrapped up in the bag. 2-1. 4 consecutive series now that India have won when it comes to T20Is. For Suryakumar Yadav, it continues his remarkable run where he's never lost a T20I series as a captain. On the other hand, Abhishek Sharma on his very first trip to Australia, pacey, bouncy conditions, he ends up becoming the man of the series. Both of them came for the press conference and there were sets of questions asked to Abhishek Sharma and to Suryakumar Yadav as well. Now, as far as Abhishek Sharma is concerned when it comes to his opening partnership with Shubman Gill, many people say, oh, it is a combination of fire and ice. Shubman is the accumulator, Abhishek is the dazzler. But Abhishek Sharma critiqued that. He said that no, it is actually fire and fire. Looking at the way in Brisbane, Shubman Gill outscored and outstrike. When you look at that, he had a better strike rate than Abhishek Sharma. The way how he batted in Brisbane, Abhishek Sharma mentioned that it is fire and fire. I have been playing with him since under 12. The understanding is there about which bowler to target. We both know what shots we will execute. Now, Shubman Gill and Abhishek Sharma go a long way back. When you look at the way how their understanding is, yes, Shubman Gill may not have gotten the runs, but in 3 out of the 7-8 games that he's had a subsequent impact on it. 47 that he made against Pakistan, even in the first game at Manuka Oval, and in rather sticky conditions in Gold Coast. Abhishek Sharma, yes, he's had a strike rate of 195 throughout the year. He's had 1,000 runs scored in 568 balls. Very, very quick. 27 innings, he's gone past 1,000 runs. But Shubman Gill quietly is complimenting Abhishek Sharma for the way how it is. If one player goes all out, the other bats deep until the end. So that is why he says that no, it's actually not fire and ice, it is fire and fire. But on the plan. Because remember, this was the first time that Abhishek Sharma was coming to Australia. For any subcontinent player, adjusting to the pace and bounce in Australia would have meant very difficult challenges. But New India and the way how they approach it, they just went on aggressively. They said that yes, we will tackle it. So Abhishek Sharma mentioned, coming here, when I was practicing, I had a plan. I knew there would be extra pace and bounce. I had to play the same way. As an opening batter, it is very easy to understand your role. Conditions are a bit tricky, no problem. I will go all out attacking. You saw in each and every game, his intention was to attack. Yes, he may have fallen 4 times to Nathan Ellis. Yes, 2 times in the Brisbane game, he was dropped on 5 and 11, but it did not deter his attacking capability. Perhaps the last shot that he might have played in Australia before this series ended, that pick-up 6 that he hit of Nathan Ellis, and then the game was called off. It signaled Abhishek Sharma's intent. And that is why his aggression and intent is one of the biggest takeaways that we've got in this whole series. But the question was also asked to Suryakumar Yadav. And finally, Suryakumar Yadav got a trophy that he could hold. At least it was not caught up in all the political wranglings and the nonsense that it stumbled to in the Asia Cup. But Suryakumar Yadav mentions, I touched the trophy. 10 days back, there was a trophy which came back home and we touched that also. It is a great feeling. What is that 10 days ago trophy? I mean, not 10 days exactly, it is kind of 6 days ago. The World Cup trophy, the Women's World Cup trophy that came back home. So the Women's World Cup trophy and now this particular trophy that you won in Australia, combined with the Asia Cup that has not come to us officially, but yes, it will come soon. 3-4 months, it's been rather good for Indian cricket, and that is what Suryakumar Yadav reiterated. I touched the trophy, yes, but he got a bigger trophy also 6 days back. But on his main takeaways from the series. Now remember, this series is best to be remembered for all the experimentation and the shuffling that happened in the Indian cricket team. Arshdeep was not played for in Melbourne, but then he got a chance in Hobart. Washington Sundar came in, somebody else had to go out. Rinku Singh got a game, but then he just could not bat because of the rain in Brisbane. But the takeaways that Suryakumar Yadav had, the way we wanted to play T20 after the Asia Cup, we played that same brand. We can try combinations in bilaterals and which player fits where when it comes to the batting number. Certain players bowled out of position. He cited Washington Sundar, an off-spinner bowling in the 17th over when Australia are chasing. That was out of position, but he got 3 wickets. Suryakumar Yadav believes that bilaterals give you the chance to figure out which batter bats in which position, what position he is best suited for. Yes, you can accuse the Indian cricket team of experimentation, shuffling. Sanju Samson goes up, he then doesn't play. Tilak Verma gets dropped after 3 games. But India are still winning, despite all of this. So can you call there is a method to this? There is a term called method to the madness. And this is exactly what Suryakumar Yadav and the Indian cricket team are doing. Method to the madness that is there. You want to try out combinations. Morne Mockle had reiterated that yes, we want to try combinations so that there are no questions in our mind. And there is no regret, oh, we didn't try that out a couple of series back. So that is why this series might have had some shuffling of certain players. But yes, at this point in time, it doesn't change the fact that you are winning. And that is the most important thing. If a player doesn't perform, but the team wins collectively as a unit, will you take that? Or do you want a player performing, but the team doesn't do well? You can write to us in the comments below. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.